in such type of questions when we pass on this suggestion to the Senator Mr. Arun Jaitley. But I surely will say that there are a number of actors like Varun, Dhawan, who are very much away from tobacco, and they are the ambassadors of the anti-tobacco movement. So I hope a number of Bollywood actors and actresses will follow Vivek Oberoi.
The earliest thing that I learned about smoking or smokers is that most smokers don't encourage other people to smoke. So I had friends at the age of 15 or 16 when I was in university who would smoke. And so I'm a normal kid, so I'm going to speak honestly. I also wanted to try it at that age. But whenever I asked them, my own friends told me, no, please don't try it. It's really addictive and it's bad for you. So most smokers will not encourage other people to smoke, because that just shows that how harmful it is for you and your body. So it's just a choice, and it's just a thing of education of smoking. And if you've seen someone suffering from cancer, and when one person suffers from cancer, it's not only that person, it's the entire family that suffers, and even his loved ones.
In the corner.
Yes.
The same question I would like to, since you are a creative person and since you are a heartthrob, we just got to see you in that short movie itself. It was great.
Honestly, whenever smoking scenes are usually shown in a movie also, there is someone or the other telling that person to quit or saying it's a bad habit, or most of the time you have villains who are smoking cigars and they are the negative characters in the film. I think films are a representation of society. So, I mean, that's reality. The reality of it is that I am an actor. The reality of it is that I play characters that do smoke, because there are people in real life that do smoke. But Varun Dhawan, the person, condemns smoking, I'll even go on to condemn even alcohol. I'm not going to say I've never tried alcohol, like most of us have, and I even will have an occasional drink, but I will, if I drink so much, it's bad for you. See, these are common sense things that we are taught in science when we are in school. It's just about, I think, as we grow up, we start forgetting it and we're like, school se bahar aa gaya, so forget. But these things are very important when what you're taught in science, when you're 9th and 10th. It's just the makeup of your body, and it's about being healthy. If you know something is harmful for you, I think you should go out and say it's harmful for you or it's bad.
Thank you, sir, for your questions. Any more questions? I think we'll take one more question if you have one. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I can see.
Hi, Varun.
Hi, what's up?
Hi, I'm good. Acha, what do you think, according to you, what can be the solution for these from using, or the shops and everything should be closed?
Honestly, for me, I don't think banning something is the solution. I think it's something. It's choice basically. It's basically that human being has to that decision. We as individuals, as a society, can only go as far as just saying that this is bad for you or good for you, but in a very serious manner. My biggest issue, I think, with the whole thing, and the reason why I got with Shalini and Tata for this was because, in films, they would show this video before the film. There were smokers, that's the percentage. So whenever the ad would come, they would actually want to go and smoke after seeing that ad. They would get so depressed after seeing that ad, like, yeah, go cigarettes. That is what their reason would be. And so they are not actually getting the message of, honestly, at a very young age, at like 8 or 9, that really worked on my psyche. And somewhere it's ingrained in my brain that, I'm not going to be healthy. And every now and then when we went out and there were uncles who smoked, she would tell me, my auntie, he smokes or this and that. And that would always play in my mind that, I didn't want to grow older and look like that or be like that. I wanted to be a positive influence on children. So for all the adults actually out there, and I kind of consider myself an adult now because I can vote and all. Even the smokers, if you tell them, oh, you want to do an anti-smoking campaign, if they can be honest enough and come out and say, okay, we do smoke, but we condemn this. I've heard news of this on social media that, okay, I do smoke, but I'm trying to quit for many years and I think it's a bad habit and I don't encourage anyone to do it. And there's a reason behind that. So I think people just need to be more honest about it and stay away from the coolness of smoking, because it's not cool at all.
Do you think that the actors have been idealized by the youth and the audiences that watch you all on cinema?
Other actors, because that's how much more alert I feel, but that's how much more I wouldn't be addicted to a substance, so that's how much more I could focus more, I felt, and reasons that I kind of got into this with Shalini. The second reason that kind of moved me a lot is that my dad's brother, my chacha, he passed away with cancer. Children trying to teach the parents, parents trying to teach the children that please don't smoke, and the reasons what they feel fit. Now, if I'm not seeing my father smoke, or I'm not seeing my mother smoke, or I'm not seeing my idol smoke, like I said, choose sports stars as I saw them fit and ready with the game face on. So I thought, okay, fine, I really idolize these guys, so yeah, so they're really fit.
Those words, I'd now like to call upon Mr. Naveen Kshatriya, Managing Trustee here, to please thank the Honourable Minister and Varun for joining us here this evening. Can we have the bouquets of the mentors on the stage, please? Rasika, thank you.
Thank you, Geetika. It gives me great pleasure to be here at this special occasion. So once again, I'd like to thank you, Honourable Minister, Mr. Vinod Khanapet, to be here. The propagation or application which we are doing through this anti-tobacco campaign.
Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on the dais once again. Thank you, Honourable Minister. Thank you very much. Please take your seats. Yes, sir, please.
Hello. Can I request for what you will count a lot? There are no retakes in politics, but surely there are retakes in Bollywood. So let me take a chance.
What a fantastic idea. I think this is. And members of the press, there is a complete picture now, along with our brand ambassador, Indian Cancer Society, Varun, Dhawan, the Honourable Minister, of course, there, the CEO of Indian Cancer Society. Thank you. Varun. Mr. K. Banoria and Naveen Kshatriya. All of them there, thank you. And thank you.
So I deeply apologize, this was late, but sorry, I was coming from Juhu and I can swear there were two managers.
That's not his fault because he came from the suburb, I came from the town. And so he has suggested that government should also make such roads that anybody from the suburb can reach in time. Thank you.
Varun, sir. We are all women here now. The children and now step on the stage. Dance with you. There are children who are lost the battle for us still fighting the battle. It's really special. And our friends from the press, this is one plate that you should get. Come on, let's put our hands together. For all the good stars, our victors, our survivors, and our
वरुण अरे सेंटर बरोबर आहे रे नाचून दे त्याला नाचेल तो लगेच राईट आहे पाठी येणार तू पुढे अरे काय कुठे जरा बघ कुठे मी कुठे वरुण सर एक ग्रुप वरुण सर
Thank you.
अरे तू आम्ही अरेंज करायला तू थँक्यू बोलायचं सर्वांचा होतं ना पिक्चर
थँक्यू बोलू ना हा बोलला पागल असं करतात का
See, anti-smoking, I think only a fool would say that smoking is good for you. हम सब जानते हैं कि smoking बहुत harmful रहता है. मैं इस कॉज के लिए इसलिए जुड़ा था क्योंकि कई बार हमारे फिल्मों में फिल्म के पहले वो एक पूरा डिस्क्लेमर आता है कि ऐड आता है यू शुड नॉट स्मोक. वो ऐड मुझे पसंद नहीं है क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि जो स्मोकर्स है वो ऐड देखे और भी स्ट्रेस हो जाते हैं और उनको और भी स्मोक करना है. सो द आइडिया वॉज टू कम अप विद एक ऐसा कुछ टू कम अप विद समथिंग लाइक दैट जो ज़्यादा प्रीची नहीं होता, जो लोगों को इरिटेट नहीं करता और एक तरीके से वो मैसेज भी बाहर आ जाता दैट व्हाई यू शुड नॉट स्मोक.
फिल्म के बीच में जो एक टैग दिया जाता है जो स्मोकिंग का उसके लिए कितना सहमत है
See, definitely I am against it. Actually, I think it disturbs the film. वो एक creative process and that's different. मेरी शालिनी और टाटा के साथ बहुत बात होती थी इसके ऊपर and मुझे एक realization हुआ that if we want that to go away, तो हमारा भी एक कर्तव्य है कि हम लोग को कुछ और करना पड़ेगा. So I thought that a good way to do that was that to do something like this. और मैं फिल्म के थ्रू नहीं, फिल्म के बाहर अपनी पब्लिक इमेज को यूज़ करके लोगों को कहना चाहता हूँ कि प्लीज डोंट स्मोक. देखिए मेरे फैमिली में भी काफ़ी लोग स्मोक करते हैं, इसका ये मतलब नहीं कि मैं रिश्ते नाते तोड़ दूँ. स्मोकिंग का ये मतलब नहीं होता कि इंसान बुरा है या अच्छा है, नथिंग लाइक दैट. आई थिंक पीपल नीड टू गेट स्मार्ट एंड अगर आप एजुकेटेड हो या आपके पेरेंट्स आपको सिखा रहे तो टेक द गुड पॉइंट फ्रॉम पीपल एंड इम्बाइब देम. जो लोग स्मोक करते तो ये नेसेसरी नहीं कि उनसे वो स्मोकिंग हैबिट ही लीजिए. वो कितने अच्छे दूसरे काम करते वो लीजिए ना उनसे. वो अपने कोई अच्छा बेटा होगा या अच्छा पति होगा या कोई अच्छा एक्टर होगा या बहुत ज़्यादा फिट होगा तो वो पॉइंट्स लीजिए. स्मोकिंग तो वो खुद भी कहेंगे कि बुरा है.
Varun, how old were you when you tried your first cigarette?
When I tried my first cigarette, I think मैं 13 साल का होगा and I remember कि मैं अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ ही था और मैंने पहली बार लिया था and I took a drag और मैं बहुत कॉफ करने लगा and I was like ये क्या है, मुझ में खाली एक ही थॉट आया कि why do people smoke? अगर आप स्मोक करके कॉफ कर रहे हो then why you smoking? So that's it's as simple as that.
कभी पूछा अपने फ्रेंड्स को क्यों स्मोक है?
It's addictive, yeah. Obviously, they get a really. I mean, I don't want to get into that about why do you drink coffee. Coffee भी addictive होता है in some way or the other. So I think these things it's very simple, but I think you know that smoking can cause cancer. It's one of the causes, and a lot of people who have lost loved ones to cancer will know why you should condemn smoking.
Varun, I had also researched on this where I got to know that that the people who don't smoke and if they are the smokers, like he said, passive smoking is more injurious to the people who don't smoke.
That's
so
true.
what do you have to say
That's
on
true.
that?
I think nowadays the government has made good rules that if आपको smoke करना है, you go outside a certain place, आप बाहर जाके smoke कीजिए, public place में smoking नहीं कीजिए. I remember जब मैं नॉटिंघम में पढ़ाई कर रहा था तो तभी वो रूल लागू हुआ था. तो पब के बाहर सब लोग चले जाते थे स्मोकिंग करना, उससे बहुत बड़ा डिफरेंस पड़ा. इन इंग्लैंड ही आई रिमेंबर एक सर्वे आया था एंड लॉट ऑफ पीपल हैड क्विट स्मोकिंग. सो आई थिंक सेम वे अगर आपको इतना दूर जाना पड़ता है स्मोक करने के लिए तो देन ऑन योर ओन यू विल स्टार्ट कटिंग डाउन. सो आई थिंक दैट्स वन गुड मेजर दे डन. बट आई थिंक मैंने श्रद्धा ने और रेमो सर ने एक तरीके से बहुत सारे न्योता दिया है. हम लोग के पास एक सरप्राइज है एक्चुअली, मैं वो स्पॉइल नहीं करना चाहता. वो 29 अप्रैल को आप सबको पता चलेगा.
Varun, let me ask you one question, please. Do you think that the parents should, cut down the pocket money because of they are giving money to their children, maybe because of that also, and maybe also because of the influence? क्या तो चलो सिगरेट पीना बहुत कूल होता है इसलिए हम पीते हैं.
No, I think pocket money करने से कुछ नहीं होगा. They have to kind of explain them. But I think first of all the parents who do smoke, then you can't blame your children if they smoke because बच्चे parents को अगर आप खुद एक smoker हो and then if you seeing your daughter or your son smoking, you can't blame them because they're growing up seeing them.
Any message Varun, that you would just love to give?
Just this, that if you do smoke, it doesn't make that person a bad person. He has a lot of different good qualities. But if you do smoke, it's going to harm you. And if it harms you, it can even harm your family, it can harm all your loved ones. So for the sake of your children or for the future of this country, try and not smoke.
Thank you, Varun.
But there is clear upliftment of spirit and soul. In collaboration with the Suffer Trust and our dance movement practitioner, Renella Andrea, we bring you these little stars who are going to begin this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, some of them have fought the battle, some of them fight the battle. Please come on, put your hands together loud and clear.
Malam Goyam Yo Me Bhaktya Prayachati.
नॉवल आइडिया होता है क्योंकि जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं कि दिस इज़ वन प्लेटफॉर्म जहां हर फॉर्म ऑफ डांस आपको दिखाई देगा एंड परफॉर्मर्स फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर द कंट्री दे गेट अ चांस टू कम एंड परफॉर्म एंड इट्स नॉट रिस्ट्रिक्टेड टू ओनली jazz or salsa or any kind. It has